And what's that crunching sound beneath your hooves? Maybe it's the bones of ponies that didn't make it out alive.
Bones?
And are those pea or grapes, or 1,000 slimy eyeballs staring at you from beyond the grave?
Please tell me they're grapes.
Oh, I'll never tell. I wonder what got stuck in her craw.
Oh, not to worry, Granny Smith. You'll just be added to the assholes who made Fluttershy cry checklist. Can we please move on from that? Well, with Halloween arriving, and me awaiting my cavity bill, it's time to review Scaremaster, the second Halloween special of MLP. Fluttershy is getting ready for her Nightmare Night tradition in which she isolates herself from the town due to her primal fear of the season. But when Angel Bunny, that spoiled brat, doesn't have any food for the night, Fluttershy steps out into town where she's eventually talked into her first Nightmare Night outdoors. Unfortunately, she's as bad at adapting to the holiday as you'd expect. The episode, despite its notable flaws, actually has a great setup behind it. It takes a small event that occurred in Luna Eclipsed and expands upon it for an episodic story. It's paced well enough even if some bits come across as filler. What really makes this episode fun to watch is how expressive the animation is. Taking advantage of the Halloween themes that inspire it, there's a lot of nice visuals to behold. There's wacky facial expressions, spooky atmosphere, and creepy imagery. Even the tone of the animation is appropriately detailed, with faded colors, hazy fog, different uses of different filters, and especially the lighting and shadow effects when in dark hallways and caves. Something that kind of comes across as irritating is how Fluttershy may be too timid in this episode, which kind of goes against the surprisingly strong growth that her character has gone through this season. Up to this point, she really seems to have become a lot more sociable, making her shy without making her scared of everything. Even her assertiveness has been improving very steadily with appropriate progress. But here, she's scared of the smallest minor things brought upon by her primal fear of the season. Pumpkins, pin the horn, bobbing for apples, eating a bag of candy, even her friends cheering. Her friends cheering her on apparently scares her. I guess I can understand that it's built around her primal fear of Nightmare Night, but this still feels like it's really pushing it. Though to be fair, there are some things that complement her character, such as her referencing her decision to make baby steps from Philly Vanilli. Even if she's easily timid in this episode, she's still aware of her own progression and makes good on her dedication to it. That spooky tea party is also an enjoyably laughable failure on her end, showing her commitment in trying to participate in the season but simply not having the talent to scare anyone. The other main six and Spike seem to fit in well, offering assistance to Fluttershy in adjusting to the holiday and even spending their time together. Rainbow Dash in particular is interesting to talk about because of her lack of patience with Fluttershy. I'm sure some people didn't like how she was being ignorant towards Fluttershy's feelings, especially given their previous connections through other episodes. But thankfully none of it is taken too far, and some of it is even fitting given her usual tendency to boast. The climax is also very well done, not just in the way that it's executed, but also in the way that it's built up, especially keeping in mind that this is part of a Halloween special. The progression towards bigger and more effective scares is done naturally using smaller and more practical scares, with the environments and backgrounds also fitting the progression. Sometimes they're slow and rely on the atmosphere, other times they come right at you when your guard is down, but done in a way that doesn't feel like a cheap jump scare. The ending is especially well done and very fitting for Fluttershy. Given the context of the episode, you can easily tell that it was Fluttershy who set up all these gimmicks, and some of them turn out to be pretty clever. But Fluttershy comes to realize that this isn't really her type of thing. Hell, even after she showed everyone that she was capable of being good at it, she still admits that her timid nature and feeling uncomfortable seeing her friends in danger don't fit very well with the spirit of the holiday. It's an especially mature lesson showing that even if you can do something, it may not be in people's interest to go through with it. You'd think that by the end of the episode, Fluttershy would start participating in Nightmare Night because her friends helped her to overcome her fears. but instead she decides that it's simply something that doesn't interest her. That's actually a very smart resolution and even gives Fluttershy some fitting character growth. Scaremaster is definitely a great way for anyone to start their Halloween morning, with scares, laughs, gritty animation, and some quality time with the main six. And Spike. An episode that I'll definitely be seeing again sometime soon, and maybe even for next year's Halloween. MisAnthro Pony, over and out.
I don't know why I doubted myself for a second. Now this is what I call a perfect nightmare night.
What's this? What's this? There's color everywhere. What's this? There's white things in the air. What's this? I can't believe my eyes. I must be dreaming. Wake up, Jack. This isn't fair. What's this? What's this? What's this? There's something very wrong. What's this? There's people singing songs. What's this? The streets are lined with little creatures laughing. Everybody seems so happy. Have I possibly gone daffy? What is this?